Përshëndetje shikues të televizionit TV1 dhe këndit të debatit. Do të realizojmë një intervistë ekskluzive me general majorin turk të misionit paqërorës të NATO-s KFOR në Republikën e Kosovës, i cili për të dytën herë radhazi ka marrë komandën e KFOR-it në Republikën e Kosovës, përçka në historinë e NATO-s nuk ka ndodhur një gjë e tillë që i njëjti komandant të merr sërish komandën e KFOR-it. Përveç kësaj, do të diskutojmë edhe për aspektin e sigurisë. Mr. Commander, welcome to TV1 television to conduct this interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me.
First of all, this is the second time you have been appointed as a KFOR commander in Kosovo, something that has never happened before in any country. How did your reappointment come about?
First of all, it's really a privilege for me to lead NATO's longest and currently biggest mission for the second time. It has never happened before in KFOR's history. And the KFOR mission and the region are of strategic importance to NATO. And assigning again as the commander of this mission for the second time brings additional responsibility for me. Currently, KFOR consists of more than 5,000 troops, contributed by 33 countries, including NATO allies and partners. As a Turkish general, I am particularly proud, as this reflects Turkey's continued commitment, long-standing commitment to KFOR mission, to stability in the region, and our shared Euro-Atlantic security. So my goal in my second tour as well is to ensure that all of the troops under my responsibility continue to fulfill KFOR's long-standing UN mandate to ensure safe and secure environment and freedom of movement for all people living in Kosovo, effectively, at all times and impartially.
You're already familiar with the situation in Kosovo, as you have previously served as a commander. How do you assess the current security situation in the 4 northern municipalities? Do you see any possible indicators of tension?
Currently, security situation across Kosovo is calm, but it remains fragile and subject to sudden spikes in tension due to several causes, including unresolved issues, unhelpful rhetoric at times, and also reoccurrence use of disinformation. But above all, are the challenges related to moving forward the process of normalization of relations between Belgrade and Pristina. In such context, KFOR remains vigilant and maintains a flexible and visible posture, presence, that definitely helps us, and including the temporary deployment of NATO reserve forces. Mm-hmm. All of this allows us to prevent or at least minimize the risks for potential escalation and to be ready to tackle any relevant development that could affect security in Kosovo and regional stability. We maintain our operational readiness on a continuous basis through constant trainings. At the same time, we maintain regular and transparent communications, interactions with all of the main counterparts, with all of our main counterparts, including representatives of security organizations in Kosovo, mm-hmm. of European Union Rule of Law Mission, EULEX, and of the Serbian Armed Forces. Mm-hmm. This approach allows us to have a better understanding of the most relevant security trends and of also any important indicators that may emerge. While continuing to fulfilling our long-standing UN mandate, we also focus on creating the space for political dialogue. And in this respect, KFOR's daily activities are part and parcel of NATO's overall full support to EU-facilitated Belgrade-Pristina dialogue. The dialogue provides the framework to address pending issues for the benefit of all people. At this point, I will not speculate on any hypothetical or future scenario, but KFOR remains focused on implementing the long-standing UN mandate based on UN Security Council Resolution 1244 of 1999 to ensure a safe and secure environment for all people living in Kosovo at all times and impartially, and in close coordination with Kosovo Police and ULEX in their respective roles as security responders. We will always ensure that our mission remains well-resourced and well-postured to continue implementing our mandate.
Yeah. After taking over your mandate, you held several meetings, including with the European Union Special Representative for the Kosovo-Serbia dialogue, Petar Sorensen, as well as with the Chief of Staff of the Serbian Army, Milan Mojsilovic. What can you tell us about these meetings, Commander?
These meetings are part of my overall efforts as commander of KFOR, and also a vivid demonstration of KFOR's important role of KFOR in the region and also within the broader international community. They also reflect the perfect, excellent level of cooperation between NATO and European Union in support of stability in Kosovo and across the region. As I have said before, KFOR is laser-focused on implementing its long-standing UN mandate. That is what we will continue to do through our military activities and within a professionalism and impartiality. Having said that, the long-lasting solution to the current situation is political. That is why KFOR provides the space for dialogue to move forward, notably through the EU-facilitated dialogue between Belgrade and Pristina. Ultimately, as made clear by NATO Secretary General, both Belgrade and Pristina must show flexibility, good faith, and a constructive approach for the EU dialogue to move forward. As for General Mojsilovic, I have developed close and transparent communications with him over the course of the years. I value this important framework of cooperation that we established, and I'm determined to continue building on it. I was glad to meet him again very recently in Belgrade, and we discussed a range of issues of mutual interest. Personal and institutional relationships developed over the years are essential, and regular and open communication between KFOR and the Serbian armed forces are vital to address relevant developments and to prevent any risk of potential escalation in a timely, transparent, and a constructive manner. Ultimately, they help to safeguard security in Kosovo and regional stability.
Commander, we have that situation in 2023 in Banjska, Zvečan, with Sergeant Afrim Bunjako was killed, also discussed. We know that Milan Radojicic still remains free. What is your comment about this?
The Banjska attack and attack against KFOR troops in Zvečan in 2023 are unacceptable. And NATO responded promptly. KFOR was reinforced with additional 1,000 troops, and KFOR increased its activities, patrol activities, in the vicinity of, along the administrative boundary line, including patrols, including joint patrols with Kosovo police in northern Kosovo, and also the synchronized patrols by KFOR and Serbian armed forces along the ABL. We closely monitor the situation and have not seen any indicators that would suggest an increased level of activity across the ABL. As stated, we are also in regular contact at different levels with representatives of the security organizations in Kosovo and with Serbian armed forces. For 2 years, NATO has continued to call for accountability and for the perpetrators to be brought to justice. We expect the Serbian authorities to cooperate fully in this respect. The NATO Secretary General, Mark Rutte, also reiterated this message during his meeting with the President of Serbia, Aleksandar Vučić, in Copenhagen on 3rd of October this year.
Mm-hmm. Commander, KFOR plays an important role in maintaining stability. How would you describe the relationship with the Kosovo's institutions, including the police and others?
We have a good working relationship with Kosovo security organizations. We have a good coordination with Kosovo police within our respective mandates as security responders. KFOR is always monitoring the situation, whether through our patrols or engagements with representatives of the local communities, and is always ready to react when significant threats emerge. KFOR interacts regularly with Kosovo police and the ULEX, and we conduct also training and exercises together with them. The recent exercise was Golden Saber exercise in November this year. Since 2016, NATO Advisory and Liaison Team, which is separate from KFOR, is supporting the development of Kosovo Security Force under its civil protection mandate through capacity building, education, and training coordination. The Kosovo police, including its specialized units, can operate across Kosovo without the need for KFOR's concurrence. Having said that, we expect timely and meaningful consultations on any action of Kosovo security forces and Kosovo police that could impact the security environment and have direct implications for regional stability. The Kosovo Security Force can only be deployed to northern Kosovo upon request to and consent from the KFOR commander.
KFOR serves all communities in Kosovo, including the Serbian community. How does this help citizens feel safer with your presence in Kosovo? General Mayo.
First of all, based on our activities and interactions, I can say that all communities across Kosovo desire to go about their daily lives in a climate of lasting peace and security. And also they are keen to build a future for them and for their families free of violence. So with this in mind, KFOR remains fully focused on implementing its mandate by contributing to a safe and secure environment through a variety of activities, including patrols or engagements, or supporting economic development projects, or engagements with the representatives of local communities. My priority is to ensure that KFOR remains well postured to do just that. Having said that, while KFOR is aware of its responsibilities and will continue carry them out. The solution to all of the challenges that still exist is not military, it's political. KFOR will continue to create the space necessary for political dialogue and reconciliation to move forward. Yeah. That is why I have already said times NATO as a whole continues to fully support the EU-facilitated dialogue for the normalization of relations between Belgrade and Pristina.
Yeah. Recently, Kosovo has been equipping itself with the various weapons and military equipment. Do you have any comment regarding the purchase of Turkish-made Skydagger kamikaze drones by Kosovo's Ministry of Defense?
It's not for me to comment on the relations between institutions in Kosovo and Turkey. But on this issue, what I can say is that KFOR remains focused on the implementation of long-standing UN mandate based on UN Security Council Resolution 1244 of 1999 to ensure a safe and secure environment in Kosovo at all times and impartially, in close coordination with Kosovo Police and ULEX within their respective roles as security responders. KFOR regularly monitors the airspace, Kosovo airspace, through the use of all the means and assets at its disposal. In line with existing authorities, and again mandate under UN Security Council Resolution 1244, it's critical that all activities in the airspace are adequately coordinated with KFOR to prevent tension and ensure security for all. KFOR remains seized of this important matter and is in close contact with the Kosovo security organizations and the Serbian armed forces in this respect.
Mr. Commander, we are in the end of this interview. Do you have any comments about our political parties since the parliament election are once again on December 28th?
We all expect that election process will be inclusive and transparent, and that its integrity will be safeguarded throughout. KFOR will continue its daily activities in accordance with its long-standing UN mandate by contributing to a safe and secure environment for all people living in Kosovo.
Thank you very much for your time, Commander, to do this interview together for our television.
Thank you very much for having me.
Shikues të televizionit të vënjëm, kaq kishim nga kjo intervistë ekskluzive me komandantin turk të KFOR-it në Republikën e Kosovës, Ozkan Ulutas. Shihemi në intervistat e radhës. Mirëmbëjtje.